All right, let's start from the top. Tell me. You can look at me, by the way. Not
Okay.
ignore the camera. Tell me your name and the year you graduated.
Jack Mulhall, class of 1976.
So, looking back 50 years,
hmm
it's now 2025. What stands out most about the 75 season?
Obviously, winning the national championship was, you know, probably stands out the most. And then after that, I would just say the friendships and the fun that we had together while we were accomplishing that.
How would you describe the culture at JCU Wrestling of that time? Was there something that stands out, like within the team, on the road, in the room?
We were talking about a little bit on the radio interview or the podcast or whatever that was, but the ability to have fun and like we talked about the road trips and how the road trips kind of bonded us a lot. The nonsense that goes on when you're on a road trip, and that's what everybody loves and remembers, especially Al Evangelista remembers it all. And and just how hard everybody worked. Um, you know, you could draw inspiration like when you were ready to uh, slow down a little bit. You look at your teammates and see how hard they're working, and you're just not going to do that.
That's amazing. Let's talk about Coach DiCarlo. What did he mean to you and to the team?
So I'll do the team first. Uh, to the team, Coach was what he was the what made us tick. Um, he just had this ability to be able to push you and be tough on you, but he could also take a ribbing, and some of the guys, could bust his chops. But at the end of the day, you always respected him. And I think everybody just had a ton of respect for Coach DiCarlo and the passion that he had, and the loyalty that he had. To me personally, um, I think I never had somebody so passionate about wanting you to succeed. And I think he made you feel like you could do better than you really thought you could.
Can you walk us through the moment when you realized John Carroll won the national championship?
Sure. It was after Charlie Bex won his match, and it was just such a cool feeling. Um, it you know, and I loved Charlie. Like we were at camp together. We worked. Coach DiCarlo had a summer camp. Tony and Charlie and I worked it together a couple times, and I just felt so happy that he was the guy that had that clinching match. I mean, everybody contributes to it, but he was there, he won that match, and we as a team won it. It's just a real happy feeling.
So cool. Beyond wrestling, outside the wrestling room, off the mat, what life lessons or habits have you taken with you into your personal and professional life?
I think the habits are the how to get through tough times. That's probably the number one thing. You go through life, and you have your plans. You think life's going to go a certain way, and then life can, what do they say, have a joke or whatever. It's like it doesn't go the way you want it to go, and it's at those times I think where you have to fall back on, the thing, what gets you through times like that. And, I think not only the wrestling program, but just John Carroll in general, with the spirituality, the Jesuits, the people caring about you. And then in the wrestling room, I mean, the support and the camaraderie that you have, that kind of helps you. I draw on that all the time still.
When you walk through JCU today, you walk through the halls, you see the new wrestling room, you see today's student athletes, what goes through your mind?
These kids are spoiled. That's what goes through my mind. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. I mean, the facilities just keep getting better and better and better. And that's great. I think that is awesome. And I just hope, like, if I could say something that the kids would really believe, would be that this is all great, all these facilities, but what makes you great is, having great coaches, great teachers, great teammates, a great student body. Everything else is just a nice building. And the campus is beautiful, and it's fantastic. And I'm so proud, the way the school just keeps evolving. But at the end of the day, it's the people that really count, I think.
It's amazing. And then my last question is, to those same student athletes, this is your opportunity to give them a piece of advice when it comes to carrying the torch, the John Carroll University wrestling legacy. What should they expect to take out of the sport? And how should they treat the tradition?
Sure. That's like a burden, because I never wanted to let my teammates down, and I never want to let Coach DiCarlo, Coach Angelo, Coach Weir down. And I think you just have to love the people you're working with, and you have to be honest about what you're doing. Like, if you're losing a match but you did the best you could, that's okay. But if you are losing a match because you probably didn't work hard enough during the week, or you gave in, that's like not acceptable. That's not what this is all about. That would be what I would say.
Love it. So those are all my questions.
Okay.
Anything you want to add?
Oh.
You don't have to.
No, I think what I would add is that just how much I appreciate that the school is doing all of this for us. I don't think any of us take that for granted, and I'm so happy to be able to see the guys that I haven't seen for a while too. This is great.
Love it. All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.